Hello and welcome to the IPF World Classic and Equip Bench Press Championships. Presented by Eleiko and SBD, we are live from Almaty, Kazakhstan. I'm Jo Whiteley, and it is my absolute privilege and pleasure to be here at these championships for you today. This is the second session of day 7, I think. We're on day 7? Yep. And we are in the classic part of the competition. We have the sub-junior men on the platform very, very shortly. And it will be one group, and we will have all the weight classes lifting together. So everyone that comes out is going to be a sub-junior. Sub-junior is 14 to 18 years old, but we'll have all the weight classes. So the running order's up on the screen for you at the moment, and we will try and keep you up to speed with where the battles are. There's some close competition here today. We have lifters opening on the same weight, and very close battles expected. We're underway now, and we have Muratbek Uluelan from Kyrgyzstan. Lifted, equipped earlier in the week, and took the silver medal. He's opening his bench with 50 kilos. Nice and easy. Gets him on the board. Nice high chest position. Tucks in. Easy press. And now we have Muratbek Ulu Islam, also lifted equipped. Also took the silver medal. He's opening with 60 kilos. Another strong opener. Quite a low touch point. Didn't give him any issues. Adila Token from Kazakhstan is going to come out next. He's in the 53 kilo class. Weight class you only get in the juniors and sub-juniors. If we take a look at the graphic that comes up now in the top left-hand corner, it shows you his weight class and age class. The grey bar across the top shows you where he's ranked at the moment and whether this will move him up or not. And the bottom bar will populate as we get through the competition with his successful or not successful lifts. Nice. Gets Token on the board. Rotates his wrist down, tucks in really hard. There is no one single correct way to bench press. You have to do whatever works best for you. Here's Thomas Billois, France. 16 years old. He's opening with 100 kilos. Well chosen opener there. Team France are in the audience. Abdulaziz Oktamov from Kazakhstan is coming out now for 100 kilos. He's in the 105s. Last year as a sub-junior. He'll move up to the juniors next year. Easy. We have Maksad Minbolat out next. 120 kilos in the 59 kilo class. That's already double body weight. Current best is 130. Slow and steady. Konstantin Chelbakov in the 74s. He's out now for 120. Another comfortable opener. Junior's showing great level of technical ability and being well coached to pick a nice easy opener that gets you on the board, gains confidence, doesn't tire you out too much. Krzysztof Perlik, Poland, for 120. Good lift, that moves him ahead. He is 100 kilos lighter than Chelbakov, so he moves ahead. I think he's got a red light from one of the side referees for butt lift. It was a little bit marginal, kind of wavered a little bit. I wasn't absolutely certain that it totally left the bench. Erkem Jagul Bayambatugs from Mongolia, also attempting 120 for his first. Gets him on the board. Aybek Kurumisov, Kazakhstan. He is looking for 120. Current best is 140. Good lift. Next out we have Sodbata Bayam Bajago from Mongolia. He was the silver medalist in the equipped competition. Another lifter who moves up to the juniors next year. Coming out for 127.5 against a current best of 130. But these juniors do improve very quickly. Good lift, and he's on the board. Next out we have Victor Garnier, France, 132.5. This is already a 5 kilo PB. Great mobility there, really high chest position, great arch, and an easy press. Nurulai Jansay, Kazakhstan, is coming out now for 135. He is equipped world champion. He took the gold early this week. Another lifter with a phenomenal arch. This protects the shoulders and reduces the range of motion. And he made short work of that. Not sure what the side referee saw there. Max Wadsworth, Great Britain, coming out for 140. He's in the 83 kilo class. Looked strong. Yeah, that's a good lift. He's on the board. That is his very first international bench press. Went very well. And we have another Brit out next, Marcus Thornton. Now let's see how this goes. If he gets this, it should put him in a really good position. Puts him a long way ahead of Oktamov in the 105s. And that's strong. Sank quite a long way into the chest, there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't sink any further once you get the start command, the press command, I'm sorry. Great lift there for Marcus Thornton. Next out, we have Owen Baba from France. In the 93s, he's opening 142.5. And then I think every lifter out after that is opening with 145. Very strong, lots more left in the tank. He was nominated in first place, and I think that puts him in a very good position. Hubacek from Czechia is coming out now. Easy. And he moves into the leads in the 83s. Wow, that was a great lift. I think he's got quite a lot more to come there. Barely knew anything was on the bar. Ruslan Polekin from Kazakhstan is the last lifter out in the 93s. This is 145. He took the bronze medal in this class last year. Good lift, and he's on the board.
Good lift, 3 white lights.
The remaining 2 lifts in the first round are both in the super heavyweight category. Here's Adam Rutter first. Both lifters have elected to open at 145. So what happens in that situation is the lower lot number goes first. But if they both lift the same weight, it's the lighter body weight that takes the advantage. So Rutter is doubly disadvantaged here, heavier body weight, lower lot number. Strong lift. He's going to want to put more weight on the bar than the lifter. He's going to have to win, but he's also going to have to select a bigger second attempt in order to go second and see what the lifter does. Last lifter out, Bagdaulat Orinbasarov, Kazakhstan. He was the gold medalist in the equipped competition. And it looks like he's going to do just what he needs to do because he's lighter in body weight and he has the higher lot number. He can just let Adam Rutter go out and just match whatever he does.
Start moving towards seeing what they can do in the second round. In order to secure those world titles.
So those are the standings as we go into round 2. Quite a lot of weight classes to keep track of, but all the lifters are sub-juniors. So the clock is ticking for Murabbak Ulu Elan, 60 kilos. He's either very late or he's not coming out.
30 seconds. Elan, Kyrgyzstan.
So if they've elected not to take another attempt, they feel like, well, there could be any number of reasons why he doesn't come out, but we run the clock, so it's just a good opportunity to thank our sponsors. Eleiko, who provide the best, they manufacture the best lifting equipment in the world. We have the rack, the bar, the plates, and the platform on screen at the moment. And SBD, the apparel company relied upon by strength athletes around the world. So that was no lift for Murabbak Ulu Elam. And now we have Murabbak Ulu Islam, also from Kyrgyzstan.
Bar is loaded. 70 kilos.
And for 70 kilos, he is coming out. Took a bit of work to get through the sticking point, but that is a good lift.
Islam at 70 kilos, 90 on the bar now. Nurek Token, Kazakhstan.
Adilet Token, Kazakhstan, in the 53s is going to attempt 90 kilos now. Good lift, and he's on the board. He's gone up 12.5 kilos. This is 112.5. He's in the 66 kilo weight class. Oh, and that's a battle. So the question is now, what do the referees think of it? They think it's a good lift, 3 white lights. That was a tough second attempt though. I'm not sure how much is there. There was a little bit of movement of the foot. Lateral movement is allowed, but you must not lift them. Abdulaziz Oktamov. Also for 112.5. He is in second place. And realistically, I don't think he's going to be able to catch first place. As easy as that did look. And now Konstantin Shelbakov. Kazakhstan is going to come out for 127.5. So he's neck and neck with Perlik. Shelbakov has the lower lot number and the higher body weight. So again, the Polish lifter is just going to have to follow Shelbakov out and do exactly what he does, and he'll take the win. Of course, the best strategy in the world doesn't help you if you don't get the lift. No, not quite. That opens the door now for Perlik, who is out next.
For his opponent in the 74 kilo sub-junior category, Krzysztof Perlik of Poland. Bar is loaded for Perlik, 127.5 kilos. This is his chance to pull ahead.
This will extend his lead in the 74s. And that's not quite there. Well, that makes it interesting then. So both lifters in that class have opened with 120 and failed 127.5. In both cases, it didn't look like a technical error. It looked like it was just a bit too heavy.
Bar loaded, 130 kilos, in Poland, Kazakhstan.
Not quite there. Lifter should stay with the bar, help the spotters back into it. Puts everyone at risk if the lifter lets go. He realised his error and tried to help it back in, which is good. Sodbata, Bayan Bagel. For 135. This will move him up to third. Three white lights, looked like a tough lift though. Wouldn't expect him to go up more than 2.5. Did well to keep his butt down there. The body wants to bring in all the resources it can when you start to struggle. And employing more leg drive sometimes lifts the butt off the bench, but must stay flat on the bench. Okay, Miagol Bayan Buttocks in the 93s. Opened with 120, he's gone up a long way to 135 in an attempt to catch the two in front who are on 142.5 and 145 respectively. Good lift.
Good lift, 3 white lights at the Ambatons at 135 kilos. Same weight remains on the bar. Aybek Kuremisov, 135 kilos, Kazakhstan.
And now for the same weight, Aybek Kuramisov.
Aybek Kuremisov, Kazakhstan.
Good lift.
White lights and a good lift. 140 on the bar now for Victor Garnier, France. Bar is loaded. 140
Victor Garnier is out next for Team France with 140. His opener was already a 5 kilo personal best. And this is an additional 7.5 kilos. We'll move him from 5th all the way up to 2nd. Will it though? Well, he got that moving again. Like to see that back from the side. 2 to 1, a good lift. I think that was on the ragged edge though. Yeah, that looks very untidy. Suspect the yellow card was for butt lift. Nurali Jansay, Kazakhstan for 142 now to take that position back. Good lift.
3 white lights, a good lift for Jansai. 142.5 remains on the bar for Marcus Thornton, Great Britain. Bar loaded, 142.5 kilos for Marcus Thornton.
Marcus Thornton is out next. He's in the 105s. He's leading the way in the 105s. I think it's unlikely that he'll be challenged. I think we have a world record coming up in the 3rd round. But for the moment, this is Marcus Thornton, Great Britain. He's only gone up 2.5. And I think that was about right. There are no points for doing more weight than you need to. And the other Brit is out next, Max Wadsworth.
Bars loaded, 145 kilos, Max Wadsworth.
145 to move into the lead in the 83s. That looked nice, and he moves into the lead. Only 2.5 kilos below his PB.
Great Britain, 150 on the bar now. Owen Babar, France.
Next out we have Owen Babar from France for 150 kilos. He's sitting in second right now. This will move him ahead of Polekin. And here comes Adam Rutter for 150 to move him back into the lead. His opener was a 2.5 kilo PB. That just seemed to go a little bit offline.
I'm sorry, that is no lift for Rutter.
So if we see that back, I'm not entirely sure if he clipped the J-hook. I couldn't quite see from the other side. At any rate, he'll get another attempt at that. And we have 150 for Bakdaulat Orin Basarov, Kazakhstan. Nice second attempt there. We have Viktor Hubacek coming out now for 152.5 to move into the lead in the 83s. Move back ahead of Wadsworth. This will be a 5 kilo best. This to regain the lead. And it's a battle, but he gets it there. And Hubacek is back in the lead.
152.5 remains on the bar for Ruslan Polekin, Kazakhstan.
Here we go with Ruslan Polekin to move back ahead of Babar. And it stalled, but he got it moving again. What do the referees think? No lift. So if we get a replay for this lift, it's a difficult angle. It looked to just stall out, but the 2 of the 3 referees saw downward movement, so that was no lift. Here are the standings as we move into round 3.
60 kilos on the bar. Bar is loaded, 60 kilos.
And here we go with Murat Muratbek Ulu Erlan, he didn't come out for his second. We have 60 kilos on the bar for him again, and it looks like he's not going to come out for this one either. So this is a good opportunity to thank our hosts. Most people who have flown here today have never been to Kazakhstan before, and safe to say we've all been surprised by what a green city Almaty is. It's a bustling city, and the mountains rise up right from the edge of the city. But it's full of parks and trees and green spaces, and you look out over the city and all you can see is green all the way to the mountains. This is the first time that the Kazakhstan Federation has put on a World Championships, and they've done us proud. So that was no lift for Erlan, and here comes Muratbek Ulu Islam. Open with 60, went up to 70, this is 75.
Bar is loaded, 75 kilos, Muratbek Ulu Islam, Kyrgyzstan.
And that's a real grinder. Two to one, a good lift. I think the centre referee wasn't happy with lockout. The blue card can be either for soft lockout or downward movement of the bar. I don't think we saw downward movement.
Bar is loaded, 100 kilos for token, Kazakhstan.
So that gives him the silver medal. Adilet Token from Kazakhstan is out now. For 100 kilos. And unfortunately that's no lift, leaves him with the best of 90, but he does take the gold medal in the 53s.
117.5 on the bar. Othon Iloire, France.
And here comes Thomas Billois for 117.5. Unfortunately not today. Leaves him with the best of 112.5. And he walks away the new 66 kilo sub-junior world champion.
Bar is loaded,
Abdulaziz Oktamov
2.5 kilos, Abdulaziz Oktamov, Kazakhstan.
for 122.5. Good lift, and he takes the silver medal. So we are through to the 74 kilos. They both opened on 120. They both failed 127.5, and they've both put 127.5 in for their third. So here's Konstantin Chilbakov. Just seemed too heavy on his last attempt. It's easy to underestimate the effect of altitude, and it's a hot, humid day here in Almaty. Really drains your energy. But that looked like a good lift. Not quite sure what happened on the second one. So Chilbakov moves ahead.
Currently in gold medal position, but Erling is coming out for the same weight, and if he gets this, he will take the win.
So Krzysztof Perlik from Poland.
This is for the title.
He missed this last time, but he needs this to regain first place. World Championship gold on the line. And he can't do it. So, yeah, that was no lift for him. He has to be happy with the silver medal, and Chilbakov is the 74 kilo world champion. Lifter should really stay with the bar. .137, that means this is a world record, a sub-junior world record. Now the sub-junior world record is actually at 135.5, so he could have selected 136. However, he's gone for 137.0. This record has stood since Killeen 2017 and is currently owned by Tsubasa Moriki of Japan.
This is a world record, this is legitimate. The record stands at 135.5. Currently at 135.5. The bar is loaded. Kazakhstan, Al-Ha! Come on, make some noise, people! World record! The sub-junior lifter.
Here he comes. World record on the bar. He opened at 120. He missed 130. This is 137.0. The only time you can have a lift that is not an increment of 2.5 is when it's a world record attempt, or a regional record if you're to regional championships. Wasn't the fastest press command, and that was a no lift. It's a big ask after failing 130 to come out and take 137. Leaves him with the best of 120. And he is the new world champion. Victor Garnier for 142.5 to move on to the podium. Sitting in fourth right now. That's a good lift, and he has a toe on the podium. Will he keep it? Sodbata Bayambagul. $142.5 kilos to move up to 4th place. No, not there today.
Sorry, there is no lift. No lift.
Leaves him with best of 135 and 5th place.
Kuromisov, Kazakhstan. Bar is loaded. 142.5.
I bet Kuromisov
Kuromisov, Kazakhstan.
has taken another big jump. He went from 120 to 135. Gone up another 7.5 to 142.5. And he's a grinder, but I think he's got it. Kuromisov is your new 120 kilo sub-junior world champion.
145 kilos. If he gets this will take him into provisional bronze medal position. Bar is loaded.
Nuali Janse, Kazakhstan, to take the podium place away from Garnier. 145 on the bar. And I think he's done it. I think he's taken that podium place away from Garnier. And yes, that's it. He's guaranteed the bronze.
Bar is loaded. 145 kilos of Yamato's provisional silver. Should he get this?
Kam Yagul Bayambatugs is out now for 145 to try and take the silver. Careful controlled descent, but it's not quite there.
Sorry, that is no lift. No lift at 145 for Mongolia. 147.5 on the bar now. Marcus Thornton, Great Britain, already.
So that leaves him with the best of 135 and the bronze medal.
Assured of the world title, but he wants to put 5 more kilos on it to be definitive. Bar is loaded. 147.5 kilos. Marcus Thornton, already world champion. Marcus Thornton, Great Britain. Come on, Marcus.
Here comes Marcus Thornton for 147.5. He already took a personal best on his second with 142.5. And he is way out in front. He cannot be beaten. He is already the 105 sub-junior world champion. Good lift, 3 white lights, 3 for 3. big personal best on the platform and the gold medal for Marcus Thornton.
Currently in silver medal position. This will move him up to provisional gold medal position as he is lighter than Hubacek.
Teammate Max Wadsworth is out next, and he's going to try and achieve the same. He's going to try and take the title now with a 152.5 kilo bench press. 5 kilos more than he's ever done before on the competition platform. He's 1.5 kilos lighter than Hubacek, so he just has to match him to go past. Being sent out to the platform by Matt Brignall, the classic team coach, manager, who's been out here all week. And I think he's done it. 2-1, a good lift, and he's moved ahead.
Your move, Hubacek. However, first of all, Adam Rutter.
So if you watch that back, he did get a blue card from the centre referee, so that must have been for lockout. But 2-1 is good enough. So we have another Brit straight out. Can he do the same as his teammates? Can he move ahead? He missed 150. I wasn't sure at the time whether he clipped the rack or not. This is 152.5. This would be a 10 kilo personal best. This to move into the lead. And I think he's done it. He has moved ahead. I've just seen a change go through, and Bagdaulat Orin Basarov has chosen to drop his next attempt to 152.5. I think it's changed again. Just waiting to see those changes filter through. Yep, it's going to be Orin Basarov coming out for 152.5 to take back first place from Adam Rutter. He's lighter, so he only has to match. And this matches his current personal best. Gold medal on the line. And he's taken it back, I think. Good lift, he moves ahead. Orin Basarov is the new sub-junior world champion, and Rutter takes the silver. So we have Viktor Hubacek looking to take the gold. This is the last lift in the 83 kilo class, so this is the decider. Either he gets this and wins the world title, or he misses and Wadsworth goes home with the gold. And he's missed it. It's Wadsworth, the 83 kilo sub-junior world champion, and Hubacek takes the silver. 2 lifts remain. Both in the 93 kilo class, both currently at 157.5. You have 2 changes on your third bench, as you would have in deadlift on a 3 lift comp.
157.5 kilos for Polecki. The battle for the 93.
He missed 152.5. He's gone up to 157.5 to move ahead to take the gold. it's just too heavy. Oh, it's still going. It's still moving. No, it's stalled out. He can't quite finish.
That's a great battle, but
So that leaves him with a best of 145, and he takes the silver medal.
in World Championship position with no one to follow. He already has the title. 157.5 on the bar.
One more lift in this session.
Bar is loaded. 157.5 kilos.
And here comes Owen Baba. He is already the sub-junior world champion. He's matched his current best of 150 with his second. He is attempting 157.5 for his third. Could be a national record, personal goal. And that's not quite there. But he's still the world champion. And we have our best lifters as well. Max Wadsworth has taken the best lifter award ahead of Victor Hubacek, ahead of Nurali Janse. We're going to take a short break, and we will have the medal ceremony coming up next. We have so much more lifting here for you today. We have the junior lightweight women coming up at 2 p.m. and we have the junior lightweight men at 3 p.m. I hope you'll join us then.
your new 53 kilo sub-junior world champion from Kazakhstan, Adila Tokan, 90 kilos. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Kazakhstan. Well done, gentlemen. A reminder that are not out on the podium. I know you've seen Ukraine do it, but there's been a special exception for Ukraine for obvious reasons. Okay, 59 kilo sub-junior category. 75 kilos takes the silver medal to Kyrgyzstan, Muratbekulu Islam. And your new 59 kilo sub-junior champion with 120 kilos from Kazakhstan, Maksat Minbolas. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Kazakhstan. Well done, gentlemen. Reminder to all athletes, please face the front for the national anthem because it looks much better on the live stream. Next, the 66 kilo sub-junior world champion with 112.5 kilos from France, Thomas Villois. Natalie, can you remove the flag, please? Can you remove the flag? No flag. No flag. Thank you. No flag or no anthem. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of France. Well done, well done. And now we move to the next group. The 74 kilo sub-juniors taking the silver medal with 120 kilos from Poland, Zdzisław Pelly. And your new 74 kilo sub-junior world champion with 127.5 Well done. And nice to see a bit of audience participation for the Brits as well. Okay, 93 kilos sub-junior category. In bronze medal position with 135 kilos from Mongolia, Ekem Jangal Biamato. Taking the silver medal with 145 kilos from Kazakhstan, Ruslan Polaki. And your new 93 kilos sub-junior world champion with 150 kilos from France, Oye Papa! Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of France. Well done, gentlemen, well done. And now, the 105 kilos sub-junior category in silver medal position with 122.5 kilos from Kazakhstan, Abdulaziz Oktamov. And your new world champion with 147.5 kilos from Great Britain, Marcus Thornton. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Great Britain. Well done, boys. 120 kilo class X, taking the world title with 142.5 kilos from Kazakhstan, your new 120 kilo world champion, Aydin Konovisov. Ladies and gentlemen, please give standing for the national anthem of Kazakhstan.